Most welcome to Historiesbanorna, History Reconnaissance. This is Paris, occupied and liberated. After the German invasion in May and June 1940, France was divided into a German occupation zone in the north and west. The remaining territory in the south, headed by Philippe Pétain, was referred to as Vichy France. Paris was the big prize for Germany. Hitler did a brief sightseeing the 23rd of June. Then came all the others. Signs in German was seen everywhere. The tricolor was lowered and the swastika flew over the French government buildings. The clocks were reset to German time, and hotels were taken over as headquarters for military commands and intelligence. Abwehr, Luftwaffe, Kriegsmarine, Sicherheitsdienst and Gestapo. You name it, they were all there. Paris became the #1 tourist destination for German soldiers. They were all promised a visit to Paris. Jeder einmal in Paris was the slogan. Hotels and movie theaters were reserved for German soldiers. Exclusive restaurants catered for the officers at discount prices. This of course changed from June 1941 and onwards, when other destinations, east and south, took their toll, and the German soldier, the front shrine, was just happy to stay alive. Life in occupied Paris was not so different from the pre-war years, if you look at these clips. Under the surface it was different. It was curfew and blackout. Food, tobacco and clothing was rationed. Everything was getting scarcer and more expensive for every year of occupation. Press and radio was under German control and propaganda. Some Frenchmen collaborated with occupiers, others resisted. Many just kept their anger and hate to themselves. Oppression became harder. Young Frenchmen were sent to work in German factories. Others, like the youths, were sent to concentration camps. To get around in Paris, bicycle or walking was the preferred and mostly the only means of transportation. Due to the shortage of fuel, very few civilian cars were seen in the streets. Horse-drawn coaches and pedicabs, bicycle taxis, were more common. Here is a meeting with the LVF, Legion of Friends Volunteers Against Bolshevism, a small minority among the Parisians and Frenchmen that took up arms with the Germans on the Eastern Front. In all, 5,800 men served in the unit. They suffered heavy losses and very few survived after being incorporated with the Waffen-SS and taking part in the Battle of Berlin in the spring of 1945. On the wall is a propaganda poster with the text "It's a long way to Rome", mocking the slow Allied advance in Italy in 1943-44, being slower than a snail. The date for the progress of advance was April 1st, 1944. 2 months later, the Allies did reach Rome and also landed an army in Normandy on the west coast of France. In the middle of August 1944, the Allied armies broke out of Normandy and advanced through France. August 19th, the French resistance began an uprising in Paris. On the 24th, a vanguard of the 2nd French Army Division, commanded by General Philippe Leclerc, broke into the city center. The following day, the German garrison surrendered. The same day, Charles de Gaulle, President of the Provisional Government of the French Republic, held a speech from the Hôtel de Ville, the city hall of Paris. Paris, Paris outraged, Paris broken, Paris martyred, but Paris liberated. Paris, Paris outragé, Paris brisé, Paris martyrisé, mais Paris libéré.
Allons enfants de la patrie, le jour de gloire est arrivé. Entre nous deux.
That's all folks. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.